Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day wherever you are around the world. And in today's video, this is our match reaction show towards our 2-2 draw against RB Salzburg. Very, very interesting game. I will say that at least. Today for the Reds, very, very interesting game. But we will be talking about everything that did happen in the game. We're talking about the team news. We'll be talking about individual stuff as well, and individual players as well that did impress me as much tonight. I haven't got no special guest tonight. It's just me by myself tonight. So yeah, hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day. But if you could do me the massive favor and please give this video a like, it's massively appreciated if you could do so. And also as well, if you could hit that subscribe button, because right now we are currently on 320 subscribers. It is crazy the amount of subscribers that we've gotten over the last 2-3 days. Absolutely mental, guys, and I do very much truly appreciate it. It is massively appreciated. So honestly, it's fantastic that all of you have subscribed and things like that. It is truly appreciated, and really much thank you so much for that as well. But let's dive into your comments, and I can see a few of you in right now. Jack Maxon, how are you, Jack? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Who else we got? The Dugout Football Channel. Hi, hello, Doug. How are you? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Jack says no audio. Oh no. Is it me or is it you? And then Jack says sorted. So let me know now before I continue to speak. Can you hear me or not? Can you hear me or not? Jack's now put me in like a very difficult position now. Can you hear me, guys, or not? Someone please let me know, because I could be talking now for 10-15 minutes. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Thank you, Jack, for letting me know. I was like this, then I was like, oh no, nobody can hear me. It's horrible. But yeah, whatever, guys. It's absolutely fine now. But yeah, hopefully everything's okay now. Jack said, I don't know if it's me. It was Jack. Screw Jack. No, joking. Jack said, yeah, I can hear you. That's brilliant. Doug says loud and clear as well. Liz says, Liz is in as well. How are you, Liz? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. But, of course, this is the match reaction show. Sorry there was no match preview show yesterday. Kind of ran out of time. I was on Jack's channel, I was on Doug's channel yesterday, and yep, time ran out. Of course, there was the possibility of me, going to do, a match preview show and then record it and then put it up this morning. And yeah, I was just too tired for that, so I do apologize. But as you can see on screen right now, this was the starting 11 lineup today. Let me just let me take Liz's comment off. To apologize. Yeah, as you can see, this was the starting 11 prediction. Starting 11 predictions. Excuse me, the starting 11 for today's game. Alisson Becker in goal. Obviously, Nico Williams, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Robbo, Fabinho, Gini, Keita, Mane, Salah, Firmino. Very, very strong team it was today for the Reds. And to be awfully honest with you as well, not surprising, to be fair. I think, of course, we've got the Community Shield coming up now, in a couple of days. So, it was pretty much, what Liverpool were going to do is go out strong and go and, play their best 11, because realistically, I personally think that it's a good thing that Jurgen's doing it right now and not playing so much youth. But just performance wise in the first half wasn't that good. But guys, do let me know your thoughts anyway on any key players as well, in today's game. Dugout says, evening Liz. Yes, of course, evening Liz. I think I've already said that. Jack says, what a great game that was. Brewster was 10 out of 10. Yes, Rhian Brewster saving the day, as you can see on the thumbnail and the title. And we will talk about Rhian Brewster a little bit into the show. But let me just say first off, of course, them Salzburg scoring 2 goals within 13 minutes. That was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy that they scored 2 goals in 13 minutes. A mistake from Fabinho which I know that we were praising up Fabinho in the last video that we did, and saying that oh, he finally looks is back to his best, and then he goes and does that performance, and then you're like, But I will say this as well before mentioning anything else as well. I will say that Salzburg are about 5 games into their preseason. I think this was their 5th game of their preseason. So, they are massively ahead of Liverpool in that aspect of things. And the other thing as well that was very great to see today was fans. Fans were in attendance. I think it was around 1,000 fans were in the Salzburg stadium. So, that was fantastic to see. And no fake crowd noises as well. I'm not a huge fan of the fake noises. They get me a bit but very, very nice to see some fans in the stadium as well. There were a few Liverpool fans in there because you could see them with their shirts as well. Mo is in. Greetings. You never walk alone. Hello, Mo. Hopefully you're on a fantastic day. Doug saying hello, Mo. Jack saying hiya, Mo. I hope you're good, mate. Liz says hi, Mo, as well. Mo says hope the head type injury to Virgil van Dijk isn't too serious. We do have some news concerning Virgil van Dijk. And to be honest with you guys, let me just get it up, because as I was about to go live, the news come out. So I do apologize for the delay, but there is news concerning Virgil van Dijk, and that is the sense that the head injury, or like the eye injury, it isn't too bad from what I can gather. By that, I think Jurgen Klopp has spoken on it, if I'm right. Yeah, there we go. Jurgen has spoken on it. Let me get it up for you guys. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm literally learning. So we got new stuff now on StreamYard, and we're literally learning new stuff. So I do apologize for this. But to be fair, it's a thing of going live. But there we go. Right, there you go. You guys can see this hopefully now on screen. Yes, you can. Beautiful. Right, so as you can see, Virgil van Dijk update. Jurgen Klopp allayed any concerns regarding Virgil van Dijk's fitness after Liverpool's number 4 suffered a head injury during Tuesday's 2-2 draw with Salzburg. Saying Virgil only looks like he's has a piercing now and has a plaster on it. It should not be and is no problem, the manager told LFC.com. So, fantastic news in that aspect of things, that, Virgil van Dijk isn't injured in that aspect of things, and, looks like he will be available for the Community Shield, on the weekend. But yeah, it was a very, very bad injury. I think that it was an elbow. I think Virgil was going out for a corner and that. So, realistically, very good news that he isn't going to be out for too long anyway, and that there's no injury concerns in that aspect of things as well. But Liz says Fabinho had an oopsie daisy. Yep, he did have an oopsie daisy. He had a very much an oopsie daisy for sure. Doug says no mask though. That's very true. There was no masks in attendance for the game, and of course you saying as well, Doug. There's no that is a concern. Yeah, that was a concern, and to be fair, with them being so compact as well, you would have thought that they would have worn masks. So, bit of thing for the Austrian government then to work that out. Thanks, Connor. You never walk alone. Absolute pleasure. Mo says yes. Thanks, Doug. Hope you're well. Doug also says, yeah, I'm good, Mo. And then Brewster is the GOAT. So, because a lot of you are talking about Rhian Brewster in the comments, and then Mo saying excellent news on Virgil. Let's get talking about Rhian Brewster, because I really want to get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Rhian Brewster scoring 2 goals to save Liverpool from complete misery. I know it's pre-season and we shouldn't get too hooked on results and performances, but you always like to see Liverpool playing well and winning well as well. So but honestly, guys, Rhian Brewster, for me, he stays at Liverpool for next season. I think he is honestly, funny enough, I thought he was about 22, 23. Realized he's 20 years old, and he's continuing his form from Swansea. 3 goals now he has in 2 pre-season games, which is absolutely phenomenal, to be fair. And I do personally think, we should keep him. I know that there's currently the rumors with Divock Origi, and there's currently rumors with Xherdan Shaqiri as well. Where will they go? Where are they going to be at Liverpool next season? If Origi was to leave, I'd keep Brewster 100%. If Origi was to stay anyway, I'd keep Brewster. I think he can add something to this Liverpool team that we haven't had realistically coming off the bench. I know that I think that Jurgen could change system and play Firmino and Brewster in the same team. I know he's probably going to be third choice, centre forward if he does stay, because of course, you've got Bobby Firmino, you've got Takumi Minamino that plays in the same position, and also as well you have Brewster then if he was to stay. So, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that anyway in the comment section. But I personally think we should keep Rhian Brewster for next season because, not only, did he score that first goal, which was, a very good goal. The second goal, I think it just shows where he is, because normally a player of his age would, take that and blast it. He was cool, he was composed, and he just took it and just slotted it in. And it was a perfect finish, to be fair. And I think, many people will overjudge that in the sense that, oh, he just hit it and it was an open net. He had to control the ball as well from Curtis Jones. And to be fair as well, to be fair to Curtis Jones as well, I know that I talked yesterday on, I think it was Jack's channel or Doug's channel. Apologies if I've buggered, whose channel it was on. But yeah, I spoke a little bit about Curtis Jones and thinking, I think it was on, was it on? Yeah, I think it was on Jack's channel. I think that, he could be, the next big thing then for Liverpool in the sense of like midfield, because twice now he's closed down very, very well, and we've got 2 goals out of it. So, and people saying that, we need to, add that extra element in midfield. Curtis Jones could probably be that extra element. I know we got the rumors with Thiago Alcantara right now, but I personally think Curtis Jones could be that extra person that we'd be missing. So, very, very interesting to, know realistically what your guys' thoughts are on that anyway. But Liz says, if Skirtle can play with Staples, BVD can play with a plaster. Absolutely. Absolutely, Liz. Doug says, Brewster has picked up from where he left off. He's on fire right now. Yeah, absolutely. I think he is truly on fire. Mo says there are calls to sell Origi and keep Brewster. To be awfully honest with you, with Liverpool doing, fantastic business in the sense, and I think Mickey has said this plenty of times as well on the fact that I think that he thinks that Liverpool should sell Divock Origi, and maybe it's time to get rid of Divock Origi for the money, because we signed into that brand new contract last year to keep his value, and of course Liverpool used him throughout last season, but for me, he didn't have the impact. We used him, of course, we had the Barcelona game 2 seasons ago and things like this. But then last season, when we really needed a super sub in like the Atletico game, for example, he never delivered. And that is what he is. This is what he was, brought in to do, was to be a super sub. Rhian Brewster today, I know it's against Salzburg, but, it's against a Champions League opponent, and he's come on and scored 2 goals as a super sub. So, maybe it is time that we get rid of Divock. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. But I personally, I love Divock Origi. I think he's perfect for what he does. But then I can also see why people would say, it's time for him to be sold. I do personally. I can see that for sure. But let me scroll up a bit, guys, so I can see your comments. Jack says as well, given Brewster more minutes is a must. Klopp given a headache now. Interesting to see how Jurgen plays. This could keep them both. Yeah, like I said, I think that with Liverpool, maybe potentially changing formation, we're gonna need a cam and a striker. Bobby, he can play a number 10 role. That's as plain as day. And then Brewster can play that number 9. And because I know that this channel especially, we talked about Timo Werner quite a lot, in the summer, and realistically, Brewster could be the Timo Werner. You never know. So, but yeah, I think it's important now as well in keeping what we have. Um, I know that there are currently rumors with Grujic as well and things like this, but I think for this season anyway, I think we need to keep all the Origi. I think we need to keep all the Shaqiri and keep all the Brewster, because of course Liverpool aren't looking to go and spend 40, 50, 60 million pounds, not even 40 million pounds this season on a certain player. So I think for the amount of what we could get out of those players, it would be like any other season, and realistically, I think for me personally, I think that would probably be the best solution, because if you sell Origi and then Brewster gets injured, you're left with nowhere. So I think keeping everyone, for me anyway, is crucial for this season anyway. But Liz says, I think it would take Brewster over Origi. I would think I'd take Brewster over Origi if I had the choice. I love Divock, but he isn't getting any younger. That is very, very true, Liz. That is very, very true. Doug says, I agree, Jack. I would keep Brewster. Doug says, it was my channel, Connor. To apologise, Doug. I couldn't remember whose channel it was. To be fair, the last 2 days, it's just been crazy, because 2 days ago we did the Champions League. Well, I did the Champions League final over on Doug's channel. Please go and check that out, as well as on Doug's channel. And then yesterday we did the live stream with Doug again, on rating Liverpool's players last season. And then we did a video then on Jack's channel as well. So, absolutely love talking to the lads as well. But yeah, guys, please do check them out. And they are in the video description down below as well. Also, as well, before I forget, and people forget as well, please, please, please go and subscribe to Planet LFC. That is Mickey Fryer's new YouTube channel. Before I forget, please, please, please go and subscribe. Please go and show him the love over on his channel. It will be in the video description down below. I don't believe I've put it in right now, but when this turns into a video, then I'll definitely make sure it is in the video description. Or just click on to Mickey's links already in the description. So please go and click on his Facebook link, and I think he has put a link to his YouTube channel. So please go and check Planet LFC out. Mickey does so much behind the scenes for all of us, and I think that it's great now that Mickey now has his own channel, and I think it's fantastic that Mickey does have his own YouTube channel. So please go and check that out if you haven't already. But let's dive in more into your comments. LSE Toronto, how are you? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I agree with you, bro. I think that's probably on Origi. Yeah, absolute brilliant seeing you in the chat as well, mate. Nice having you in. The Cop Council's biggest fan. I'm a biggest fan now, guys. I know who it is as well, but hi, mate. Hopefully having a fantastic day. 1963 data says, I missed the game, unfortunately. It's absolutely fine, mate. You can, check the match reaction. But yeah, great seeing you in your data, and hopefully having a fantastic day. I'm here from Rhian LFC. Yes, I have seen you, LFC Toronto, on other people's channels. So thank you so much for coming over and subscribing as well. And everyone that's come from Ryan's channel as well, thank you so much for coming over and subscribing. Liz says, hi, Ryan. Doug says, hello, LFC Toronto. Subscribe, man, as well. Liz says, agreed, Doug. That's what the subscribing. Yeah, if you could, do me the massive favor, please subscribe at the minute. Data says, yes, it's time for Origi to move on. Had some great moments, but we need upgrades. One question I'll ask the chat. Would you sell Divock Origi for that, say, 30 million, 40 million, and then buy Sarr from Watford for the same price if he was available? Would you take that? I don't know if you would, me personally, but yeah, let me know, guys. Would you do that in the aspect of things? Because I know some people on Twitter have said that as well. Speaking of the devil, Ryan LFC's in. How are you, sir? Hopefully having a fantastic day. Let's go Liverpool FC. Absolutely, mate. Let's bloody go. Bruce, Doug says, Brewster deserves a start versus Arsenal. However, I can't see that. I can't see that happening as well. Absolutely can't. Excuse me. Doug says, LFs. Ryan LFC with the okay. I'm doing fine, bro. Fantastic to hear that, mate. No, keep Divock Origi, says Ryan. And then Doug's put a link into Mickey's channel as well. So please, please, please go and subscribe to Mickey. Like I did say earlier on, it's massively appreciated if you could do so as well. And then Doug saying Mickey's channel. Yep, Mickey's channel there. Aaron Davis says Brewster is on fire. He is. He's absolutely on fire right now, taking that form from Swansea and just applying it now to Liverpool. Ryan LFC says big match for a Saturday. Yep. Really, really, really want to win the Community Shield. I know it's like a Mickey Mouse trophy, but I think it would just put that edge on for the season, in my personal opinion. And I think, similar to what Man City did 2 years ago, where they won that and then kicked on, I think that's going to be the same with Liverpool, as obviously being defending champions and everything like that. So, hopefully it is the kickstart to Liverpool's successful season. Liz says, subscribe to Mickey's channel. Look forward to the content. I will as well when I do tune in as well. The Cock Council's biggest fan says, Brewster to start in the 21-22 season. So that's next season. Potentially. Realistically, guys, I think that personally, I think either A, he's going to stay and fight for his place, and rightfully so, or he's going to be loaned to a Premier League club, and I think he's going to be used in that aspect of things. But me personally, I'd keep him, if I'm being perfectly honest. What else we got? Doug says 34 million. Is that for Divock Origi? I think that's a bit cheap for Divock Origi, me personally. Liz says, hell yes. Well, I think that's my question. For Origi. Oh, yeah, she did say Origi. Yeah, I think that's a bit cheap for Divock Origi, in my personal opinion. Anyway, I think you're looking maybe, I did say 35. I think 35 is the minimum for Divock Origi. Because realistically, you've got to include the player and the contract. And I think Divock signed a 4-year deal or 5-year deal, and it's only been like a year and a half after that. So he's got plenty of time on his contract anyway. Throw Shaqiri into I like Shaqiri. I do like Shaqiri, Liz. Well, when he's played, he's scored, but when he plays, it's a very rare occasion. So yeah, it is that. But Data says let's just get Messi for Origi. Decent upgrade. Yeah, just a slight upgrade. Just a tiny little slide up. Jesus, I've actually seen people mentioning Messi to Liverpool, and I'm like, no. Like Messi at the minute, even though he's the greatest footballer to ever play the game, he is ruining Barcelona right now. He runs Barcelona, and for me, I don't want that anywhere near Liverpool. Do you reckon Virgil will be okay for Saturday after the cut on his eye? Yes, Aaron. He is fine. As you can see on screen, Virgil van Dijk, we did already say this earlier on, but Jurgen Klopp has come out and said that Virgil is completely fine, and he should be ready for the game on Saturday. So absolutely no worries there for Virgil van Dijk whatsoever. To be awfully honest with you, mate, and he should be fine. To be fair, Daya also asks, bring back Suarez. We talked about this yesterday on Jack Mack's channel, and I'll just say what I said, and I said no. I think Liverpool have moved on from Luis Suarez, in my personal opinion anyway. I think we have moved on away from Luis Suarez in that aspect of things. Doug says, well, if Villa offered 17, then double that, you get 34. True, that is true, but realistically, it's more, in my opinion, for Divock. But yeah, if Villa, I know Villa did offer somewhere around 17. Of course, that's getting rejected every single day of the year. Well, every single day of the week, realistically. I want players who want to be on the pitch and stay fit to play. Yeah, I agree with that in that aspect of things as well. Data says, yep, spot on about Messi. Yeah, he's ruining Barcelona. I know that we aren't talking about Barcelona mainly on here, but for me, you're just hearing the stuff that's coming out of Barcelona and things like that. I don't want that. That's like Mo Salah. Now, say if we was going for Sa, from Watford, and Salah went, no, don't want him at Liverpool, and then we took that. Like, no, that's what Messi is doing. He's absolutely doing that, and he's just ruining Barcelona. Aaron says, yes, cheers for the update. Didn't know there was an update on the injury. Good news. Absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, and good news as well on the injury news as well about Virgil van Dijk. It's the baggage that comes with Suarez. Yeah, there is baggage with Suarez. And the other thing as well with Luis Suarez is so apparently the rumor going around right now with Luis Suarez is that Barcelona will terminate his contract if he leaves. So that means whoever gets him, of course, will have him on a free. The only problem is with that, though, is that Luis Suarez then would be asking crazy numbers in contract situation. Now, apparently, according to reports anyway, Messi earns the most at Barcelona, and apparently he earns nearly $1 million a week at Barcelona. Next down from that is Luis Suarez, apparently on like £400,000 a week or £450,000 a week. For me, that's a no. That's a complete no. Liverpool's highest paid player is around, I believe it's around £200,000 a week, £210,000 a week, and for me, it's just a no, in my personal opinion. But guys, do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, or if you've got any other questions as well, then please do let me know in the comment section down below, and I will get to your questions. Of course, we will be talking a bit more about the actual game, but yeah, if you guys do have any more questions, then please do feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Aaron says Suarez will go to Ajax, I reckon. That's the rumor at the minute. I think that, realistically, I think that is probably the likely destination for Luis Suarez. I would say I'd probably say we've got about 2-3 clubs that I think he could go to, but of course, there's plenty of others that probably want him. Aaron, he has turned down Ajax apparently, according to Doug. I don't know if he has or not. Liz says, why is Origi worth so much as basically a sub? Just contract situation, really. I think that's the main thing, realistically, Liz. And I think, he is worth a bit because he gets such important goals in that aspect of things. Aaron says, oh, I thought he did, Doug. I feel it would be a great reunion. Yeah, that would be a pretty good reunion, to be fair. Yes, Aaron, I know, man. I reckon he could be a Serie A bound. I did say I think he could go Juventus, in my personal opinion. Aaron says, well, I'm currently wondering where Sturridge will go. Yeah, because Sturridge is under... Sturridge hasn't got a club right now, so who knows? Who knows, man? It's crazy, where he could go. Plain and simple, where could he go? But yeah, but realistically, guys, let's go talking a bit more about the game today. It wasn't the best performance by the starting 11. It wasn't. Let's be quite honest. For me, probably Sadio Mane was probably the best player on the pitch for us anyway, before we made the whole of the substitutions. But then when all the substitutions come on, for me personally, I think that you have to think of Curtis Jones, Rhian Brewster. Both of them were fantastic. Kostas Tsimikas as well. I think he played about 15 minutes. He looked pretty lively. James Milner as well, looking very, very lively as well. So I think I read somewhere as well, this is James Milner's 18th or 19th pre-season. That's crazy. Professional pre-season anyway. So that's just crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And I think that the other lads would say as well, people have they underestimate James Milner in the sense of he's getting old and all like that. He's getting better through age. That's how mad it is. He's like a cyborg. He is literally like a cyborg. And I think, he, for me, could play quite easily up until he's 40, anyway, in my personal opinion. Doug says one dislike FF6. Don't matter. To be fair, likes is likes and dislikes is dislikes. If you don't like the thing, then just let me know. Let me know what you can improve on, what I can improve on, and that. So, you know, not going to take it to heart anyway, whoever it is, you bastard. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Suarez could end up in the MLS with a team profit deal. Potentially, you know, potentially that could be a thing. Doug says, like, share, and subscribe to the Cop Council. About comments, I hate you, Douglas. I hate you. I hate you so much. So if you guys don't get that if you well, obviously a few of you are new to the channel, that's a running joke at the minute, and yeah, I fully hate you, Douglas. But yeah, Data says, well, why would someone dislike Can't Be LFC supporter? Probably not. If they are, you know, the thing I would like YouTube to do is, if someone gives a dislike to something, they have to give a reason for it. So then the content creator can then improve on it, if that makes sense. So say if someone disliked it and said, oh, I think that, you know, your presenting skills are a bit bad. Okay, that's something you need to improve on, you know, something like that. So I hope that YouTube do something like that, but I just don't think they will, because it's YouTube and they don't really care about this system. Liz says, first half sucked. Yeah, it did, to be fair. Ooh, missed a comment. 963 Data, I agree. I think that's where, yeah, I agree. Liz says, it's James freaking Milner. It is. And Data saying, subscribe to Dugout Football channel. Yep. I'm going to quickly skip over that because Doug's a horrible human being. No, I'm joking. Doug's lovely. Please go and subscribe to Doug as well. I do really much appreciate him being in the chat. I felt Elliott should have won it at the end. Salah rushed himself a little. Mane got unlucky after the clearance on the 44th minute mark. Yeah. I feel, you know, we haven't really mentioned Mo Salah today, realistically, and to be fair, Mo, I don't know what it was with Mo today, but every time he looked like he was in two minds about everything. You know, passing, shooting, you know, dribbling even. You know, he looked like he was in two minds with everything today. So, you know, fingers crossed that's just a thing with Mo in pre-season, and fingers crossed, you know, that doesn't continue on to the season, because of course Mo's goals are so crucial to Liverpool in that aspect of things. But yeah, he did look a bit off today, in my personal opinion anyway. But Liz says, cheeky Doug. Yeah, Doug is cheeky, to be fair. You are doing a great job. Channel will grow. Thank you, Data. It's massively appreciated. But yeah, it's you know, we're growing. You know, 320 subscribers right now. You know, it's massively appreciated. And honestly, guys, you know, if you're new, then please subscribe, because I'm trying to keep the content flowing, trying to get your, you know, your guys' thoughts and opinions as well, and, you know, grow as a community realistically. But Doug says the typical Scottish humor from Mo. Yep, definitely. Nice to be off work. Yeah, Doug's off work now for 2 weeks, I think. Mo, obviously saying Mo looked off the pace today. Yeah, he did. Aaron said maybe the new haircut. It might be. It might be the new haircut, to be fair. And the final comment, because I'm going to end the show here, guys, because my voice is going a little bit, is thanks, Aaron Davies. Yeah, absolutely thank you to all of you that have tuned in to this you know, match reaction to Liverpool's 2-2 draw. For me, I'm going to give man of the match to Rhian Brewster. Of course, absolutely deserved it, getting the 2 goals to save the day then, realistically, for Liverpool. And, you know, he did come to Liverpool's rescue today. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for tuning in into tonight's show. We have been going for, I think, 35 minutes. So, you know, it is massively appreciated that you lot have stuck around for 35 minutes to talk about today's game and talk about other things as well. Of course, we talked a bit about Luis Suarez, Divock Origi, and other bits and pieces as well. But, you know, guys, it is massively appreciated that, you know, you guys stick around and you guys have subscribed and commented and things like that. It is truly appreciated. But honestly, guys, you know, thank you for you know, staying tuned. I will be back tomorrow with a video for you guys. It is going to be a transfer type video tomorrow. We will be talking about a certain Spanish international. Bit of a spoilers there, but yeah, until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. If you could do me a massive favor and please like, share, and subscribe, it's massively appreciated. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I will see you all next time. Try Reds.